Hello guys, welcome back to Vettel's Redemption Arc 2. Today, it's a Monaco Grand Prix, the duel in the Formula 1 calendar and the biggest test in the whole of sport around the streets of Monaco. Sebastian Vettel's put his car in pole position again for a Monaco Grand Prix. And going to this race, he's 64 points clear of Max Verstappen in the World Championship. 64 points. And here, he looks to make it 7 out of 8 at the start of the season and his third win in Monte Carlo. So, can Vettel do it? Let me look at his wins. To get 60 Grand Prix wins as well in Formula 1. Can he make it 60 wins and get his third win on the streets of Monaco? Let's find out. Also shorten the race distance because Monaco is a track where I'm crash prone. So yeah, I decided to shorten the race distance to make it fair. In case, you know, it takes like the time of a usual 35% race. Right, here we go. Well, let Crofty and whoever the other commentators speak, and then when the grid goes in, and whenever they finished, I'll do the grid and strategy. Here we go.
A proper road race, and in the true meaning of the word. That's how Mr. Monaco, the late great Graham Hill, once described this iconic event. The cars we drive have come a long way in the intervening half-century, but still we race on those same public roads beside the Mediterranean. There's no victory more coveted than that of the Monaco Grand Prix. We're on the French Riviera once more this weekend at the 2-mile-long Circuit de Monaco. The cars will climb around 40 metres up the hill, past the casino, and then descend towards the harbour through Sector 2. It's a very short run from pole position to the first of 19 corners, and don't expect to see much overtaking here today. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. And alongside me in the
I'll do the grid after.
My old friend, Anthony Davidson. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you know, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, you know, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, you know, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
Here we go. Let's check the strategy.
Right, this track needs a lot of downforce, so it won't have as much top speed. The good news, though, is that it's going to make our DRS even more effective than normal. Try to make the most of it in the race and quali if you can.
Thanks, engineer. The biggest test in the whole of sport. Here we go, but obviously, as always, before we go into the 5 red lights, let's check the grid. Obviously, Sebastian Vettel starts on pole, Verstappen second. It's a 1-3 for Ferrari on the grid. Leclerc's finally getting his act together in third. Alonso fourth, Norris fifth, Hamilton, Albon. What a qualifying for him. He qualified in 7th place for the Williams team. Oscar Piastri 8th, George Russell 9th, Kevin Magnussen 10th, thanks Ricciardo, Stroll, Hulkenberg, Perez down in 14th from a Red Bull. That is a big surprise, knowing how quick that car is. Gasly 15th, Zhou Guanyu 16th, Ocon, Bottas, Sargent and Tsunoda. That is the grid for a Monaco Grand Prix. Now let's get the 5 red lights ahead of the biggest test in the whole of sport. It's the Monaco Grand Prix 2024. And it's going Monaco, and Vettel gets a great getaway from pole position with Max Verstappen, Son in behind him, but Fernando Alonso is going around the outside, Charles Leclerc, and Alonso may have a podium place off of Ferrari. Of Vettel's teammate, and he does, I think. Alonso's up to P3 for Aston Martin. He was on the podium here, don't forget, last season when Verstappen won. Now, he's on the podium again, this time sitting in 3rd place, not in 2nd. But Sebastian Vettel leads them. Now down the hill into a hairpin, slowest corner on the whole of the F1 calendar. And now it's towards the tunnel, here we go. Vettel leads, Verstappen's starting on the hard tyre, so that may have a bit of an effect towards the latter stage of the Grand Prix. He may be going for maybe mediums towards the end of the Grand Prix. We'll have to find out though when everyone makes their stops. But for now, Vettel leads the Grand Prix, Verstappen 2nd and Alonso 3rd, Leclerc 4th, Norris 5th. That's your top 5. For an anti-load hairpin, I think that's what it is called. Car's not turning. I always have to do this on Monaco, by the way, for anyone wondering, because I crash there a lot. Right, Verstappen's gain on Vettel, but it won't be enough.
We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Thanks, engineer. Lap 2 at 27 in Monaco, and Sebastian Vettel leads them. From Max Verstappen in second, then Fernando Alonso, who overtook Charles Leclerc on the first lap to take third. And I wish sometimes the barriers were a bit. I wish sometimes the track was a bit more. How do you say it? A bit more wider, yeah. Sometimes I do wish the track was wider. Yeah, and to be fair, with heavy fuel loads, you can't really turn. But I'll do something. If I'm like, with Vettel, if we're like 25 seconds clear, I will go for the fastest lap and just come in and get soft tyres on. Do we have a new set of those? No, we don't. I'll do it anyway. We'll just strap a new set of mediums on and go for it. But for now, Vettel leads. Doing well against Verstappen, he is. As it stands, Vettel will take a 70+ point lead in the championship going to Canada. Ah, for God's sake. That wasn't delayed, by the way. I can't believe this happens all the time. I mean, to be fair, it is Monaco, so you expect it. But back on the old F1 games, I used to be so good around Monaco, but now I've lost my spark in the last few F1 games around here. 1:33 fastest lap.
Fastest lap of the race so far.
Thanks, engineer. We're pulling away from Verstappen, but he's still with us. Leclerc's in the middle of Norris and Alonso. Keep an eye on Leclerc as well, because obviously he's Vettel's teammate. And it's his home race. So if Leclerc wins, then that'll be something for him. But yeah, ever since Leclerc finished third in Bahrain, he's been really off average. I don't know why.
No tyre concerns.
I mean, to be fair, he has been loads of bad luck, but then finishing last in Miami, where the car was clearly second best throughout the whole weekend, and Vettel was winning the Grand Prix, was just imagine Leclerc a wake-up call in this season. Hopefully he does. I think he starts pulling towards the front more. But we've obviously upgrades coming that'll help Ferrari, Vettel and Leclerc. But for now, it's still a lead for Sebastian Vettel, and it's nearly a second now. And Alex Albon's still in the battle as well. He's actually right on the back of George Russell in P7. I mean, fair play to Alex Albon. I mean, he's doing some job, he is. Thanks, engineer. I mean, fair play, Alex Albon is 7th. He's doing some job in my Williams car, but I really should not be fighting there with Logan Sargent down in 18th. I mean, I hope Albon does not DNF, because then that'll be a complete disaster for him. But for now, things are looking good for Vettel. He's in the lead at the Grand Prix still. And he's pulled a second on Verstappen, so now Vettel is starting to get into his groove now. Here at Monte Carlo. Remember, he's coming on lap 12 for his medium tyres. Not medium, hard tyres I should say. You can either go to EN and then put soft tyres on at the finish and go for the fastest lap. You could do that with Vettel, but then at the same time they cost him the victory. Going quickly, purple in sector 2. Looks like I'm finding my groove around here as well. To be fair, today's a week ever since the last Vettel'sRedemption race. So I'm going to try and get more races done, but I'm going to be very busy over the next week. So for anyone wondering, I may have to postpone Canada until maybe next Thursday on this career mode. Or I may just do it as a video and then upload it sometime. I may do that. So far, so good for Sebastian Vettel. 1.7 seconds clear of Max Verstappen, with Alonso not too far behind. Yeah, so far this has been good for Vettel on after 5 laps. He's got a 2-second advantage and he's finding his mojo around here. By that time, we went over a curb. Some lap speed up and said Vettel. I'm going to pause. Alright, I'm watching myself as well because I like to keep an eye if the stream goes off. Because sometimes when it doesn't notify me, the stream can go off on my PS5. So that's why I now do that, so I keep an eye on it. And if it does go off, I can just stop the race and then do it another time. It's good from Vettel, good pace. Also, guys, I got something else. Who remembers the F1 2012 career mode I did back from December? I haven't actually done a race on that since January, and I haven't uploaded a race since the European Grand Prix on that. So let me know, guys, if you want me to bring that back and just finish it all off, because I may do like 2 races then every single stream or video on it. I may do that just to get out of the way and finish it even quicker than what I was anticipating. I was hoping already to get it done and dusted, but yeah, I just couldn't be bothered to do it. Going on most curbs though, going on most curbs will damage the underfloor of the car, so we gotta be aware of that with Vettel. Yeah, Albon's still with them. And he's not losing much time to George Russell either. Fair play, Alex Albon. Yeah, Vettel's really starting to find his mojo now. Still got a fastest lap time, of course. I really do hope EA just don't like use this game for money. Like what they're doing with FIFA is actually really bothering me. And I do hope, obviously, EA learn that and may learn more with the F1 game and just try and make it better for the players. Otherwise, you know, the F1 games will go downhill as well, like FC or FIFA. Yeah, and that's why if you guys don't see any videos of FC25, then that's probably because I don't want to do any videos on it, or probably because I'm not getting the game until probably January. Because then it's just no point really if you're getting it early on if they go these like insane promos. I might as well just get it for Team of the Year. It's good from Vettel this. That play of the Grand Prix, 20 laps to go, and Sebastian Vettel has got a 2-second gap to Max Verstappen on a track that basically they say it's impossible to overtake. Vettel is proving, is stamping the car down and proving to everyone why he's still got it despite being at the age of 36. This is proved so far this year he's still got it. He's been pushing that Ferrari to the absolute limit he has. And it's been shown loads of times this season about how much he's pushing to try and go for a 5th world title. And he did say at Ferrari he's got unfinished business, and he was right. But Canada's going to be a bit of a different race. I mean, Canada's one of my favourite tracks, so of course I'll do well on there with Vettel. And obviously, the fact that Red Bull may bring upgrades to that as well. In this Vettel's Redemption series as well, might actually bring closer to Vettel and may give the staff an opportunity.
4.0 seconds.
Thanks, engineer. 4 seconds between Vettel and Leclerc. Leclerc's trying to get ahead of Fernando Alonso. Two and a half seconds to go now. Vettel is starting to stretch out to Verstappen as he was doing anyway, but he's stretching the gap out even more now. Especially if Max is on the hard tyre, so can't really expect anything from him until later on into the race. But with Verstappen going for a one stop, that may actually be. I mean, obviously everyone's on one stop, but Verstappen's going to be dangerous at the end almost, medium tyres. Or soft tyre, whatever he goes on. So Verstappen then will be a threat unless like he loses so much time at a hard tyre that he can't make it back up. Now Albon is losing time to
now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
Thanks to the Evo engineer. I noticed that Albon back in 7th is losing time to George Russell, so yeah. Or is that Hamilton? I'm not sure. I have to let me check the race director again. No, it's Hamilton. Russell's 9th. So yeah, Albon's losing time to Lewis Hamilton now.
Mate. Right, we've got some clear track in front of us, so let's make best use of it and make the next lap a quick one. You got this.
I mean, that's easy, 1:15.3, unless you make a big mistake. You know, my speed on Monaco anyway. I'm still quicker on this circuit, but I'm crash prone on it. So if anyone wants to race me online on this track, expect me to crash quite a lot. Experience DNF on that one as well, knowing the nature on this circuit. So I much prefer actual racetracks and speed tracks to downforce circuits. I mean, Hungary is alright for me, but Singapore and Monaco are some of my least favourites. I mean, to be fair, sometimes on Singapore I can show some unreal speed. Yeah, that 1:15.3 you said about engineer is too easy.
Target, mate. Nice work. Still a long way to go though.
Thanks, engineer. 2.7 the gap between Vettel and Verstappen, as Verstappen's got 2 seconds to Alonso now. What will Leclerc do? Will he pit before Alonso? Will he pit? Or will he make the overcut work? I think Leclerc's going for the overcut on Alonso. As Hamilton's closing in on Norris, actually. And one thing Vettel doesn't want with his stop is to be then behind the Haas of Hulkenberg and the RB of Ricciardo. So Vettel does not want to be there by the time he comes out of pit lane, because he may then lose the lead to Verstappen. You know how hard it is to overtake at Monaco unless you send one down the inside, then yeah. So Vettel just needs some quick laps here, and then you can think about coming in. I don't want to screw over Leclerc as well, so I'm going to pit before him with Vettel. So just going to screw Charles over. Vettel's pushed like a man here. 1:13.7.
Windows open, so let's box this lap. Box this lap.
Been looking at the time, Vettel should be okay between him and Hulkenberg. Or is that Magnussen? I might accelerate so we can have a look. Yeah, Magnussen actually, Hulkenberg's 12, so we want to be ahead of those few when we come out of pit lane with Vettel. I think, yeah, Leclerc's not going to be ahead of him for sure, because yeah, he's 7 seconds behind Vettel. So I want to try and see if Alonso will come in first, and then Leclerc, and then he can be stood behind him, so Leclerc can then overtake Alonso. That's what I'm trying to do with Vettel here, to try and get Leclerc on a podium, and maybe even help get a 1-2 finish. If Verstappen obviously doesn't pit till late.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach, and make sure you don't speed.
Thanks, Engineer. We just smacked the wall.
Conditions look stable.
I didn't want to ask that.
No rain currently expected. Okay, dry seem like the best tyre for now.
I'll have to ask the engineer about damage after. Okay, it's good. 2.9 they're expecting. Oh, you actually joking? You're actually joking? Team, what the hell? We're not going to be stuck behind Hulkenberg.
Front right wheel. I know it's
and
not
Magnussen.
ideal, but let's try and put that behind us and get back into this race. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Thanks, engineer, but what the actual hell is wrong with the team? At least I had a joke on you.
Tyre condition, still looking good.
Right, no damage, thank God. But that has screwed Vettel entirely. The team like to screw him over at pit lane. Like, that's 3 races in a row now, maybe even 4 races where they made a mistake at the pit lane. Like, come on team, sort it out. What I could do actually here for Leclerc's sake is back up Alonso. But I think Alonso has held up a bit himself.
When trailing the car ahead, they're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
I mean, I can't, looking at this. Leclerc's in clear air, so he's obviously going to go faster than Alonso. Well, Alonso warms up his tyres. But Leclerc's in now. Let's see if we're ahead. I don't think we are.
For his stop now.
Thanks, engineer. I'm going to check Leclerc's stop. If they don't screw him over, then something must be... They screwed him over! Hang on a minute. Ignore my language, guys, but... Look at this! Leclerc... Oh, for frick's sake, gang. Leclerc coming in pit lane. Verstappen's leading, of course. Let's watch Leclerc stop here. See if they screw him over. Oh, no, they didn't screw him. Oh, they did! Left front again! There's a left front again for Leclerc. Am I costing to Alonso here?
ERS is low. Consider changing mode on your MFD, or lift a little with gentle braking into corners to recharge it.
Yeah, Leclerc's behind. He's going to be behind Norris. No, he ain't. He isn't behind Norris, but he's still behind Alonso. That may cost Leclerc a podium today. So, Ferrari have screwed Leclerc over and Vettel in the pit stop phases. What is wrong with the pit crew on the left front tyre? I mean, that is stupid. And now, Perez is playing a team game from Verstappen here because he's going back at Vettel. Obviously, Perez is in a much quicker car, so I'm expecting to go closer to Hulkenberg. But Vettel's going to pass him. He's just smacking down the inside. Which is actually what he's going to do. Vettel's hitting inside Perez. There's contact between them, and Vettel's hit a barrier. That was too aggressive from Vettel. He was too impatient to get ahead of Perez, and he's hit him. Will we do that though? Let's try it again. Oh, Vettel squeezed by Perez.
Okay, be careful with the front wing.
Okay, I'm not going to do that because, yeah. We clearly had our front wheel ahead of his back wheel. I mean, to be fair, I wish Monaco was wider so you can make overtakes. But yeah, this might cost Vettel today because Verstappen is pushing hard in the lead, and Alonso's stuck behind one of the RBs as well, Sonoda. So Vettel got DRS on Perez, but again, it's not enough. So Verstappen may actually get ahead here of Sebastian Vettel, because Vettel's being held up by Perez. Well, Vettel's trying every way to make a move. He's so impatient right now. He wants to get ahead. See radio for Vettel. Sebastian, they're purposely making Perez slow, so you need to get past him. I'm trying my best here. I mean, I was going to say a word, but but yeah, that's not me. I could have said freaking instead. I'll probably say that instead. I'm trying my freaking best here. Understood, Sebastian. Perez hit the wall there. In the tunnel. This might give Vettel a chance now as he goes to the inside. There's contact again. And Perez has survived, but Vettel hasn't. I had to go immensely slow there to try and not like hit a barrier. Here we go again. Vettel hasn't done this time, but forces Perez off with him, but Vettel's done it. He's ahead of Perez. Vettel had to do something to get ahead of Red Bull, and he has. He's finally ahead of Sergio Perez and up into 7th place. And what could be a game-changing moment as Verstappen's at a pit lane. Verstappen's in for Red Bull, so this will be the race-deciding moment here. Is Verstappen going to be ahead of Vettel? I don't think he is, No, he ain't. Verstappen's not ahead of Vettel. And Vettel will retake the lead at the Monaco Grand Prix, the virtual lead, of course, because at this point, Russell's in the lead. But that worked wonders at for Ferrari still. And it worked wonders for Mercedes as well. Lewis Hamilton's now into virtual third place in the Mercedes. What a strategy call from Merck to keep Hamilton out. And with...
Okay, so all of our tyre pressure data is currently reading 0. Assuming they still look inflated to you, we're going to guess that it's just a bad sensor. Shouldn't be anything to worry about.
Thanks, engineer. But Hamilton's up in the virtual third. What a strategy gamble by Mercedes to keep him out there. And now Lewis Hamilton may get a podium here in Monaco because of that. But there's still 11 laps to go after this, so don't obviously expect anything from Ferrari. Or in this Grand Prix, so you never know what could happen. But Ferrari, no, but they've got this win in their hand now. Because Verstappen is going to gain, but he's not going to gain enough with those tyres he's on. As the rest of the drivers come in. So, that puts Vettel in the lead now. Ricciardo isn't one of our rivals anyway. 1:13.8 from Vettel. But now the chase is on. Verstappen on fresh, medium tyres is coming after him. And Hamilton as well, don't forget. Hamilton is fast on those tyres as well. But Mercedes may have got themselves a podium here in Monaco thanks to their strategy. As Vettel goes purple in sector 1. But he's now overtaken by Max Verstappen of all people. Verstappen is the fastest driver on the track at the moment. And can he upset Vettel here and take the victory? And that wasn't anticipated. Where's Albon? He's still 7th. Some races from Albon. I didn't say it. Some race this. That's what I said. Yeah, that my performance. That ain't synced right there. They need to put the actual engines back in. They need to put the F1 23 sounds back in because this ain't right on the replays. Speed trap, we're 2 seconds ahead of Verstappen. So for now, this race isn't going too bad, but Verstappen is gaining on us, so we've got to keep an eye out on that. Oh, Vettel's hit a wall.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on
but luckily, no damage.
Tyre condition still
Verstappen's gaining, he's gained over a second on this lap alone. And there he goes.
Leading our teammate by 8.3 seconds.
Thanks, engineer. Max Verstappen set a fastest lap at the Grand Prix as he chases down Sebastian Vettel here in Monaco. The race is on for victory. But knowing how hard it is to overtake drivers around Monaco, he may not be able to do it. It may be Vettel's race no matter what. But the time will tell anyway. Can Verstappen do something about Vettel? Or will Vettel hang on to winning Monaco for the 3rd time? Battle for number 3 this in Monaco between the master and apprentice again, the 2 championship protagonists, even though Verstappen is at this point 70 points behind. But for now, Vettel will hang on. Leclerc's trying hard to get ahead of Alonso, but nothing's working for him. But Leclerc has shown a much improved weekend here at Monaco, at his home race. Now into back and to the swimming pool section. Verstappen's gained, he's got DRS now. Here comes Max Verstappen for Red Bull. Takes the lead in Monaco. He's to the inside of Vettel. Can he do it? He can't. This Vettel just stays in and shuts the door on him. But the race is on in Monaco here. It's truly on now between the master and the apprentice of the old master of Red Bull, Sebastian Vettel, and the new one, Max Verstappen. Lap 19 in Monaco.
Mate, we need to save up some ERS, so let's focus on charging it up, please.
Don't you see I'm in a battle here, engineer? Can I just tell me just to do that another time? Because I can't do it now, engineer, otherwise Vettel will be overtook by Verstappen, but I guess we'll give it a go. Yeah, there's no chance of them getting us up a tunnel.
Great stuff, mate. You hit the target well there. Nice one. It's a long way to go in this race, though, so keep your head down.
Thanks, engineer. I thought might as well do it up there. Right, here we go. 60% battery to defend from the Flying Dutchman. Here he comes. Max Verstappen for the lead in Monaco. He scrapes a wall there, but he keeps going and he stays behind Sebastian Vettel for now. Great defender from Vettel, but again Verstappen shows him that there is a way through. It's the formidable versus the dominator. The formidable Sebastian Vettel versus Max the dominator Verstappen. And Hamilton's closing as well. Don't discount Lewis Hamilton from this. Remember, he is on medium tyres as well, so they are going to be quicker. So yeah, don't discount Lewis Hamilton for maybe winning this Monaco Grand Prix. As Vettel goes wide of the Nouvelle chicane. Team don't give him anything about the car. But now, Vettel may be struggling here under the pressure. Not only Verstappen's coming after him, but Lewis Hamilton also is. And Vettel goes wide in behind Diego's hairpin. This is Verstappen's chance now, but he doesn't take it. Max Verstappen refuses to overtake Sebastian Vettel. He declined the chance to do it. He's going to try and do it on the straight here for a DRS, but he's too far back. So Vettel breathes for another lap. But now we've got a new enemy, an old enemy of Sebastian Vettel. Lewis Hamilton is coming into this battle. The three-time winner of Monaco is coming onto this battle. So it's 7 Monaco Grand Prix between them for wins here in Monaco. And between them all, it's 14 World Drivers' Championships for the victory here in Monaco. Who will prevail? Verstappen, Hamilton or Vettel? And obviously the two old arch enemies from 2021, the Hamilton and Verstappen. But here we go. Coming to the last sector of the circuit on lap 21, and Vettel bashes the wall again. I mean, team don't give him anything about the car. Looks like the car should be okay. As Vettel is slowing again into the hairpin, that gives Hamilton and Verstappen a big opportunity here. As Verstappen's only 2 turns behind Vettel. This is his chance now to do it. Here comes Max Verstappen. But they decline to smack it down the inside. So for now, Vettel is still in the lead. They've got a healthy lead between them and Fernando Alonso, so Alonso shouldn't be getting into this battle. But this battle is only hot enough, but it's Monaco, so it's impossible to overtake. Well, nearly impossible, just very difficult. So who will win this battle then? Or will it be another and more delight though? Will be more delight for the German Sebastian Vettel for his seventh victory this season, or will Verstappen get his second win, or will Hamilton get his first win since 2021? We'll keep going. Into the last sector on lap 22. 5 laps left after this one, and it's only hot enough between these three. Here we go. Lap 23, there's 5 laps remaining now in this Grand Prix. It's all or nothing between 3 great world champions. It's a formidable Sebastian Vettel versus Max the dominator Verstappen versus the 7-time world champion in third, Lewis Hamilton. Obviously some people call him the GOAT of Formula 1. Let's see who'll win this. So slow in the hairpin. I gotta praise Albon, he's still in P7 in my Williams car. I mean, unbelievable stuff from Alex Albon. This battle still rages on though. It's lap 23, and Vettel is trying still to keep the lead, but Verstappen and Hamilton are behind him, and they're going to try and make a move sometime. I mean, Hamilton's got to go on Verstappen first, so Hamilton may be out of this, but Verstappen ain't. Onto a pit straight again, and Verstappen's too far back this time. Vettel's got a bit of a gap between him and Max. So now, 4 laps remaining. Lap 24 here in Monaco. Can Vettel hang on here for a brilliant Monaco victory? Or will Verstappen and Hamilton take their Monaco victory? So Hamilton his 4th win, or Verstappen his 3rd Monaco win. Alonso's hanging on from Leclerc to stay in 4th. Here we go. 3.5 laps to go here in Monte Carlo. And Verstappen still can't find a way through. Gap's not as much this time. Verstappen may actually do it. There's a big chance here Verstappen could do it, but again, Vettel pulls a bit of time in the last few corners. So Verstappen, it's not going to be close enough again to do it. He took the first corner of Saint-Denis. So for now, Vettel still has the lead, but with 3 laps to go, Verstappen is going to get impatient and make the move sometime. Two and a half laps to go now, and it's only hot enough every time. Verstappen though is pulled back a bit. Vettel's got 8 tenths to him now, and Hamilton's pulled back a bit as well. So Vettel may have enough for gap now to hang on down the pitch straight. And he's managing his ERS well to when to use it. He's got over a second. Verstappen does not have DRS, so now puts him under pressure bit from Lewis Hamilton behind. Verstappen does not have DRS, so Vettel can breathe for this lap. It's 2 to go now. Here in Monte Carlo, in a great Monaco Grand Prix. As up the hill we go to the Casino Square, and Vettel is still hanging on well. He's got 1.5 to Verstappen now. Verstappen's tyres may have gone on him here, and that's giving Vettel a bit of breathing space. Vettel's left front is 42% though.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Thanks, engineer. The rest of Vettel's tyres are in good condition, but the left front's 42%. I think Verstappen's tyres are like 25%, so I think that's why he's backed off a bit. Some race this though. Not as good as any of the previous races, but still a decent race. With an actual battle for a lead in Monaco as well. But again, not much overtaking. But as we now start the final lap, Hamilton's got no DRS either, so this race may be decided now.
Okay, final lap, let's go, final lap.
Final lap at a Grand Prix, and Sebastian Vettel looks on course to take his 3rd Monaco Grand Prix victory, and he's 2nd in the Ferrari car around here. And his 7th victory of the season, and 60 wins in Formula 1. But Sebastian Vettel, who retired from F1 in 2022 after driving a green tractor, which was the Aston Martin at the time. And 2023 took a year out as he watched Max Verstappen dominate, but now this year he's come back to Formula 1 in 2024 and he's showing everyone why, despite being 36 years old, he's still got at the top of Formula 1, and today has clearly proved around the streets of Monaco that he still has it. Experience beats youth again, as he beats Verstappen again, as I think it's now picked 3-1 in their battles, or 2-1 to Vettel in their battles. But in 2011 he won here in the Red Bull, 2017 he won here in the Ferrari, and in 2024, 7 years after his last win, he's going to do it again in Monaco. As Sebastian Vettel rounds the anti-nose hairpin, and now the final corner to take a simply stunning Monaco Grand Prix victory in front of Ferrari here. For Ferrari, 7th victory of the season, it's win number 60 in F1 for Sebastian Vettel.
Drive. That's just fantastic.
What a drive from Vettel, what a win.
Well done, mate.
What a victory by Sebastian Vettel today, and he deserves driver of the day for that. Some victory, that to fend off Verstappen and Hamilton on server tyres.
They've done it then. They've won here in Monaco with an emphatic performance and a victory they can be proud of.
And Lewis Hamilton rounds off podium with Max Verstappen in second. It's going to be Fernando Alonso fourth and Charles Leclerc fifth.
And of course, what 3 race victories, a hat-trick.
Some race from Vettel. His old rival Hamilton congratulates him.
Huge going forward in the championship.
But Vettel beats Verstappen again in a straight fight. I mean, to be fair, it was Monaco, but Canada's going to be a bit of a different race, though, if Verstappen gets close.
And here we are, a team that is
This time the podium at Monaco.
taking their place on top once
In real life, it was Leclerc winning in Monaco for Ferrari, but in Vettel's redemption, it's Vettel who wins at Monaco. His 7th victory in 8 races, and that is something else. And that's not a Monaco podium. But he lifts up the Monaco trophy, he's 3rd, winning Monaco. And he'll say that all day as one of his all-time great wins as the champagne goes off and Sebastian Vettel celebrates a 3rd Monaco Grand Prix win and Ferrari celebrates 7 out of 8 at the start of the season. Lewis Hamilton celebrates another podium here in Monaco and Max Verstappen has to fight for another day in 2nd for a 3rd consecutive race. Some race that.
And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Sure do, Crofty, but some race that. Hamilton, with staying out, actually got ahead of Alonso, Leclerc and Norris. Leclerc only managed P5 in that race, as Alonso takes 4th and extends his lead in the championship over Lando Norris in battle for 3rd place in the standings. But at the top of the championship, Sebastian Vettel now has a 70-point lead over Max Verstappen, and Ferrari lead Red Bull by 70 points in the constructors. But if Vettel retires in Canada, that'll be a completely different story. But now let's watch the highlights of that race at Monaco. Wasn't as entertaining as the previous races, but still a quite good race nonetheless. As away they go. Another person I'll give my credits off to is Alex Albon as well, for finishing 7th in that Williams car. Vettel leading up the front. Lap 10. So Vettel pitted, or was it? No, it wasn't. Mr. Vettel pitted this lap. But yeah, he bashed the wall there, but he's lucky not to get any damage. I think they should do that, you know, make that curve a bit more towards the left to make Monaco quicker. I think they should do that. And there's Vettel chasing down Perez. He spent a few laps behind him, but it was nothing much for Seb, and he actually got ahead of him as he needed to. As Vettel did have the best pace all weekend on the same tyre as everyone else. There's Alonso behind Tsunoda. As Vettel did get past Perez, which was needed for his race. He did force both of them off, but the stewards thought it was fair. I mean, Perez wasn't fighting Vettel anyway, so it wouldn't really matter. And Vettel bashed the wall again there, and that could have took him out of the race. But it didn't, and Verstappen was gained on him, of course. Lap 19, missed where Verstappen tried his first move. That was his second move, actually. As Verstappen nearly went into the wall and they could have took each other out. Miles Vettel winning a great Monaco Grand Prix. He won it by 1.4 seconds, 1.5 seconds to Verstappen, and then there's another second back to Hamilton in 3rd. Yeah, increased racecraft by 3,000. I mean, to be fair, that was too easy against Logan Sargent. Focus up to 67. And 72 overall in the RTG rating. The Leclerc's will get most of it though, so Vettel's going to need to keep going. New perk unlocked. And yeah, guys, that was round 8 of Vettel's Redemption 2 for you. Now, let's check the upgrades on the car and see how everything's going on back in Maranello. Yeah, 10 podium finishes. Now, who Vettel's next rival be? I'll be a bit of a a bit of a tough one to see who can do that. Right, what is this? Position 3rd or better in qualifying. Yeah, let's do that. Do that one for that challenge. And for strategy analysis, we're going to do Perfect 1 practice program. What do we have here? Helmets. We got another helmet, of course. Actually, yeah, let's see what I can make out of this, because I want to try and do Vettel's custom style of helmet. Of like the German flag. It's something like that. Actually, let's use that now, because that kind of looks like his kind of helmet style. What's the R&D looking like? We're not the fastest car, of course, because we've got upgrades, obviously, on the car. Can we do one of these now? We can. Right, let's get back for Austria then, rear downforce. Because we are going to need that. We got Riku resources coming in as well, so
okay, mate.
that'll be
I'm
something.
To say that our new parts have come through without any issue, so they'll be on the car, ready for the next race week.
Leclerc's got his durability upgrade on. And what's Leclerc doing now for upgrades? Is he doing anything related to Well, Leclerc's done the fuel efficiency. Nice one, Charles. He hasn't done any of those yet, so good. I keep Charles off his durability upgrades, but yeah. I mean, durability isn't really something we need to focus on the car now because we've already done all that. And the car's doing nicely in terms of that. Right, back to normal 50% race, 35 laps around Canada for when I come back to this. Yeah, the target is 75 overall. And 63 to keep a seat at Ferrari. So Red Bull also bring upgrades. So this race is going to be a tough one to call, but I do hope it's a win for Ferrari. Wait, hang on a minute. For frick off. I used the new engine. I was meant to use the old engine for Monaco. That kind of sucks. Turbocharged. I'm going to strike a new one on for this Grand Prix because this Grand Prix is power related. I think I may put the old ones on for Barcelona because that track's more aero efficient. And put the old engines for Hungary as well, and Singapore, and some other tracks. Coming towards the end of the season. We're not even at a halfway stage yet. I don't want to keep talking about the end of the season when we're already not even at a halfway point yet. But so far, 7 wins, 1 sprint win, 2 sprint podiums, and 100% podiums. And that was the first race since Bahrain Vettel did not take the fastest lap. I actually went to Max Verstappen. I mean, obviously Vettel wouldn't beat on those hard tyres anyway. Leclerc's finally starting to get his act together a bit more now, so that's him up to 6th in the championship. And that podium for Hamilton was his first podium of the season. And Mercedes' second podium of the season, so yeah, he needed that, Hamilton did. But anyway, guys, that'll be it for Vettel's Redemption Arc 2, Monaco. So, I'll end it here, guys. Thanks all for watching. Smash the like button. Subscribe if anyone is new. It's turf free if you signed in. And turn the notification bell so don't miss out any future videos coming up. And streams, of course. And remember next Thursday, or maybe another time, I'll be back with a Canadian Grand Prix, and maybe a video, or maybe a stream, but I'm not so sure. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, I hope you all have an amazing day.